What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. For those of you stopping by for the first time, do me a real quick favor. You see that red subscribe button down below? Go ahead and push that and show your support for the channel. Those of you stopping by that have been here before, welcome back to TLTG Reviews, my friends. Glad you came to see me. So, had a full wearing of this one today. I absolutely love the way this one smells. Performance was as expected. What are we talking about today? Mercedes-Benz Select. Stay tuned. Mercedes-Benz Select. I gotta tell you, first and foremost, this bottle is super nice. It really is. Very thick base on the glass. You can see the 3-star logo sticking in because it's debossed. It's actually engraved in there. This thing, oh man, the detailing. Mercedes-Benz Select on the collar. Mercedes-Benz raised 3-star logo. And here's another thing. A lot of you know this already. Dior, top of the line atomizers. A close second in my opinion, Jimmy Choo Man atomizers. And this is just like the Jimmy Choo Man atomizers. A little bit or a lot. The atomizers are amazing on these Mercedes-Benz Select bottles. I want Select Night and Day just came out, but they're over in Germany right now. So it's gonna be a while. Well, it's all over my remotes right here on my desk. But anyways, back on that presentation, this is stellar. It really is. Mercedes-Benz did it right. This is Mercedes-Benz kind of quality that you would expect on this bottle. Through and through, top to bottom. For that, on the presentation, I'm gonna give it an 8.5 out of 10. Now, this was released in 2018. It's classified as a woody chypre. I'm gonna put the notes right there. So what do I get from this one? So yeah, in the opening, you're gonna get the Aventus vibe. This is kind of the Mercedes Aventus type fragrance. But it kind of does its own thing because there's no pineapple, obviously. There's no birch for any smoky note. And it doesn't have a whole lot of fruitiness. The apple's very prominent. So in the opening, you get a blast of citrus and ambroxan, but the ambroxan here is not sharp at all. It's not Prada Luna Rosa Carbon. It's not Dior Sauvage type of sharp metallic ambroxan. It's actually quite smooth and you get a lot of the green apple in the opening. The opening is a stunner on this one. I love it. You get the black currant, don't get me wrong, you get black currant from start to finish. That never seems to go away, or the ambroxan. And then once you hit the transition, the black currant and the ambroxan are really the stars at this point, and you're still getting a touch of bergamot, and then the apple's very dominant in the transition because the bergamot's starting to die down from the citrus and the apple is really coming up. And then once you get into that dry down, the ambroxan's very smooth and light. You have a very distinct black currant note, and then there's a very light musk. I never really detected any mintiness in this fragrance. It never reared its head. I never found it to have a minty quality. I did reapply today, so I did get some fresh sprays. I did 5 sprays this morning, 3 around on my neck, and 2 good sprays going up and down on my chest. So I was able to smell it radiating all day long. And I did the same thing. I unbuttoned my shirt, sprayed my chest twice again, 3 more on my neck when I refreshed. And I gotta tell you, the scent on this one is absolutely amazing. I love how this one smells. It's even better than I hoped for. I'm gonna give it an 8 out of 10 in the scent category. Now, longevity. This is where it kind of takes a bit of a hit. It kind of died down and became a skin scent after the 6-hour mark. So it's actually about what I expected. I was thinking, based off of what everybody's been saying and the reviews I've read, that it was gonna be 5 to 6 hours, and it was every bit of 6 hours, which is, you know, right above average, because I would say average for most fragrances is 4 to 5. You're getting above average at 6 and 7. It's stellar on 8 and beyond, and ridiculous for 10 plus, 12 plus hours, you know what I mean? So because it was 6 hours, I'm gonna give the longevity a 7 out of 10. Now projection. So it's moderate for about an hour. It's arm's length, maybe a little bit shy of arm's length for a solid hour. It's radiating off your skin, it's pushing, it's getting airborne. It's a lot more airy than you would think for an Aventus type fragrance. It's very airy. It does start to sit relatively close to the skin after that first hour. You do have a very, very mild scent trail for a little while. I didn't really clock the time on how long I was having a trail. I didn't have anybody talk about the fragrance today. Nobody complimented me or anything like that. But projection was on the mild side. And it did become a skin scent, and like I said, in that 6 hour mark, it kind of just radiated. It kind of gave me a little aura of a scent cloud. Very, very mild, but it was there. It wasn't just sitting right on my skin. It was pushing off a little bit for several hours. So for that, I'm gonna give the projection a 7 out of 10. Overall, Mercedes-Benz Select is absolutely a 7.5 out of 10 fragrance for me. The presentation really helps this thing, and the scent is very good. I debated on giving it an 8.5 out of 10, really and truly. It's not original, but it's a twist on a popular DNA. This gives an Aventus vibe, no doubt about it, but it does not smell like an Aventus clone. It doesn't. It does its own thing. I love this fragrance. I do. Don't let the 7.5 out of 10 fool you. I mean, that's an above average rate. That's a great rating, 7.5 out of 10. I mean, that's 4 out of 5 stars if you want to do the star rating system. Or 3 out of 4, I'm sorry, is how that would be. Anyways, I digress. It's irrelevant. I love how this one smells. $31 after the coupon code for 37% off at FragranceNet. If you don't mind not having the cap, $27. But me, I wanted the cap. I'm willing to pay the extra $4 and get the cap. This thing's great. I cannot wait for the night version to come to the States. I cannot wait for the day version to come to the States. And any and all flankers they get, I'm gonna grab. Because Select impressed me that much, and the bottle presentation is that freaking nice on this, and the atomizers are amazing. The scent was great. The performance was right above average. I think it's a great fragrance. And until next time, do me a real quick favor. Go ahead and like, comment, subscribe. Do appreciate all the feedback. How many of you have tried this? Do you agree with me? Do some of you that have tried it hate this fragrance? Can't see anybody really hating it, but you never know. I think it's not phenomenal, but I think it's really good. One of the better offerings from Mercedes. Mercedes does put out really good fragrances because they hire really good perfumers. They always have. Their fragrances are not breaking molds. Some of them are clones of this, smell like that. Your MB Intense smells like Fahrenheit, and so on and so forth, and they do, but they kind of do their own thing at the same time. And this one fits that same mold. It's very similar to something, but does its own thing. And until next time, I will say, if you get your hands on Mercedes-Benz Select, and you give it a spray now, I'm pretty confident you'll thank me later. Have a good one, guys.